All right, Coach, it's been a wet and dreary day by the shores of Lake Erie, but we have football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And to give this time to the tailback. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Hurry! Be ready! Hurry! 57. I'm coming. Take 4! Hurry! Who's that? Is that you? Hey, alert!
Mayfield down. Escaping the pressure right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
He's checking. Crash.
They run with Hines, and he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
And they insert their dime package. 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. From the gun, here's Newton. And he finds McDonald. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Ready? Ready? Mike, 44. It's our time. It's our time. Check. Ready? Check 3. Ready?
On first down, it's Hines. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Ready? 53. Check 53. 2.
On the ground, it's James. They find some open field here. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Watch twins.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Now Mayfield sliding out of the pocket, taking a shot for Samuel, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Hurry. Hurry. 57's the Mike. Ready? Hey, check. Up. Mike 57. Go. Let's go. One time.
Mayfield got his target, Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
61, matchbox light.
1st and 10 at the 30.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 47-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Motion. Run. Check three, check three, check three. Go, go. What's that?
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Here we go. Check 37, check 37. Protein spill. Check 49.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Let's take 180.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
Hey, hurry.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
What's that? What's that?
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Step 180. Watch 55. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Watch the edge.
Kings. What's that?
They'll run on 1st down. Elliott, he'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Step 180.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Point it right.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hurry. Hurry.
55. I'm coming after you. Whip.
Hurry.
Watch the whip. Alert flare.
What's that? Stop.
They'll try the sweep with Elliott. Try to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Browns on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
33. 4 down. 57. Hurry. Switch. Point it right. Down.
And Mayfield just getting the play off. Got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Regular.
Mayfield off the play fake. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now it's Hines, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Hines. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Hey, watch the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Switch. Rush in. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Gun. Check 26. He's coming. I get it.
Here's James. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
We own it. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Under 10. 10. Undercrush. Back.
Now a give, right side. Hines. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
20.
On first down, it's James. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Check 31. Check 31.
8.
Mike spoke both.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Tighten up. Check 9. Check 9.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. This is Hines. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. He's got the first down here inside the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hatch it. Great.
They'll run on 1st down. It's James. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
That's it. 388. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Check 43. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. Wait, 8.
Check 8. Check 3. Check 3.
On 3rd down, it's James. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The kick by Maher is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out that just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
King.
98 to Mike. Let's go.
Hey, orbit.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. I hope you brought your record.
First down, Mayfield. Taking a shot for Samuel. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Check, check.
Great.
Press zone. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. 6. Bullet. Half.
They run it with James. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. James. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Push him back. Push him back. Check, check. Lucky. Check nickel.
They'll try the left side. Hines. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Now Austin. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Mike, 55. Pistol. 55.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd down and 2.
What's that? Hurry!
55's my guy, 55. Right here.
Hurry! What's that?
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Hurry! Hurry!
55. Hey, eat.
I'm coming. Real. I'm coming.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Let's put that team on a hunt. Slam.
Run. Hurry!
Mike 55. I got him.
Mike 55!
I'm coming after you.
Alert!
Mike 55.
Hey! High 7!
You.
Hurry!
Check 55 to Mike.
He don't know no better.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Hey! Alert!
Got 4 down. Switch.
Hurry! Hey! Alert! What's that?
10th carry now for Elliott. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hurry!
Go get him. Check 59.
Kings!
Mike to 59. I'm going to come back to you.
22 jet bomber.
Safety's creeping.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, D. All day, D.
And they'll run here with Tavon Austin.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Yo, check the backer, check the backer.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. They'll run it with Elliott. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Switch, switch, switch.
Hurry, hurry.
I got motion. Hey, check Mike. Check.
Run.
Watch 55.
Buzz.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Here we go.
Slam.
Slam.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Watch the slants. Up.
He's checking Craig.
Greystone, travel. Hey, alert 33.
Mike 55.
Watch out.
Mayfield to throw it. And that's incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hurry. Point it right. Watch out.
From the gun, Mayfield got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19.
Regular. Hey, Steve 6.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal.
Mike is 59.
And again, it's Mayfield finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
X3, 218, chopper.
Mike, check, 59.
Regular.
I'm here.
On second down, it's Austin. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Tavon Austin, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
The stop was made by Jannard Avery. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
From the gun on third down, Newton. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And a good result there, as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Hurry! Mike, 55, right there in the middle. Hurry!
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Pistol.
55.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The 19-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Hurry!
They go to Elliott again. And an alley to run. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Hurry, hurry.
Check.
Hurry.
Mike, 5. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
They'll run with Austin. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Not today, you are. Not today.
Hurry.
Motion up.
Alert.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
Hey, tight.
Check.
Real.
36.
Got.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Tackle made there by Nick Perry. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, alert.
Watch 98.
Watch that.
Come on, the ball.
Throwing. Mayfield. That one complete to Elliott. And I'll tell you, the effort's sensational, but he may have come up a foot or so short of the line he needed. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch the ship.
Hey, alert. Hurry.
Mike 55. Mike
Cut.
55. Hey, eat.
Watch that.
Running with Elliott.
Go.
A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Even. 4th down. Even.
King.
He's coming to double up.
Shift. Hurry. Hey, check Mike. What's that? Watch 55.
Let's get the ball.
Here's Elliott. And he's got room. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. The two big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10.
Check 55, Mike.
This is Elliott. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Check. 180. Point it right. Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Check. Hurry. Hot. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on 2nd and goal.
Sponge. No.
Hurry.
Run. 58.
Hey, alert 33.
Jim.
Shift. Hurry.
58.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster.